Morning, Dan.
Morning.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Sleep all right? That's exciting. You ready for today?
Sure.
It's gonna be really, really windy. That's not gonna be great, but we'll do our best. Run through the damn thing ever since you've been gone. I've been something. Well, the wind is absolutely howling, so we're gonna take the opportunity to go and check out a handful of different spots that we haven't looked at in the past. So we're just gonna cover some ground and see if maybe any bucks are either pushing does or maybe even have one bedded. I think we'd be really lucky to spot one bedded, but hopefully we can see some moving. The idea just sitting on a hillside with a 40-mile-an-hour wind hitting us in the face didn't sound ideal today. So we're gonna cover ground, and we may even at some point try to get in on walking some draws or something like that, where we can peek down in them and see if we can spot deer that are bedded, just staying out of it. But I think the first hour or two of the morning will be pretty telling as to what deer are kind of up to in general. So that's the plan, and hopefully we have a little bit of luck. The one we're actually looking for is probably got some does bedded somewhere. Might not be in this obvious stuff. He might be sitting next to a stock dam somewhere on private or something like that. But even locating them that way and waiting them out next to public could be a good move. Nice to see something at the very least. It's a little bit reassuring that maybe we didn't get hit with EHD super bad or anything like that. So we'll see.
Boy, if that doesn't get you fired up.
It gets
for some real hunting.
It gets the juices flowing. Wear the neck gaiter to hide the second chin. Right? That's why I wear the mustache, so it actually
accentuates your
exactly. Really lets everybody else know that I'm a father and a husband. Sorry, ladies, I'm taken. Let's just pull over right here. We're gonna get in this field approach, and we're just gonna think about it. Just get squared away a little bit here. Get binocular harnesses on, all the things, so we can make some moves here. I don't know what the approach would be like as if we parked down there, you know what I'm saying? Can you see him? Man, that wind is ripping. Well, we're gonna get up there and take a look at him at the very least. Just see. So let's roll. Think about that third electrical pole. Wow, right there. If he's truly running her around, it would not be a bad idea to just get down this belt and just wait and watch. I think that's what the play needs to be for the next half hour, 45 minutes. Coming back with you?
Huh?
Coming back with you?
No, he's not. There's a doe. Now just wait. She's hot. Watch them. That ain't over. They're heading further into public. Dude, it's a nice buck.
He was right here, man. I honestly didn't expect him to be just bedded right back down on this tree line.
Still be out screwing around. I mean, yeah, right here. I mean, like, he probably was bedded 8 yards away. What?
Nothing.
Weren't ready? Is that why you're upset?
Huh?
You could have roasted them.
Yeah.
Good start, though.
It's not how I wanted it to go.
No. There's a damn good chance I go over that hill and he starts chasing her again, and I kind of forget about it. He's got a hot doe.
You think so?
I say we pursue and see if we can find him again.
Catch up to him one more time?
Not like chase him, but go see if we can.
Right.
I don't want to back out.
I think the move would be is to go straight across here, get in.
That north-south and head over there, yep.
Yeah, he'll start pushing her again.
They could go over that hill, get comfortable, and get after it again.
We could just come in here.
Don't you want to go where they just went over?
I mean, I do, but
the wind,
and you can't tell me there's not holding
more deer.
Pretty significant deer in those ridges too.
You're saying pop over and sneak ridge to ridge?
I just don't want to ruin the whole thing looking for one deer. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay. Well, we know whereabouts. He'll be in that giant draw right over that hill.
Absolutely.
And if we can work draw to look, just glass each one in the bottom, and get to that one and really pick it apart. I doubt he went off the property based on the size and the cover.
Our scent shouldn't bugger that, should it? From here, this far out?
What?
If we walk this edge down, we shouldn't bugger anything in
That's really windy.
East of us. We're on him. Putting the scout on for Carey. That's what he's after this weekend. He's an alright buck.
Seeing him again, you want to shoot him.
We almost got to go a little bit further now. We had him.
I know, we had the right idea.
Dang. It's better right in that little patch. Okay. Damn it. Dude, he keeps bending.
I know, that's the strategy, right? I mean, he could care less about getting shot on damn near, you know what I mean?
I think we may have one more shot at this guy.
Maybe, he might push over.
He might push too far now.
Damn it. Went right to him, too.
It's probably him, wasn't it?
100%. Looked just like him.
Let's get
that well thing.
You see where that well is?
Yeah,
we can use that to slant.
You reached Tom Novak with Henry Carlson Construction.
Weird.
Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Answer. What do you know?
Well, that kind of sucks, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder where he's going.
Well, there's not a lot of options for where he could go.
Right.
I'll pull in front of you here.
What do you want to do? You just want to come walk the other side with us then, or you want to walk in here somewhere? You could just go sit on that hayfield or something too up top here. You could go sit, coming from that other side there, and sit in those draws up to the north of the trail.
Yeah, that was kind of crossing my mind.
And then
too.
Dan and I will walk in with you there, and we'll just keep hunting like we're gonna, and then come back and sit with you at some point.
Let's do it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bummer. Someone's already in our spot. We haven't ever seen anybody here before, but we have seen other hunters in the county, so it's a good spot. What do you expect? We're just gonna go around. It's a big piece of public, so we're gonna go a couple miles around to the other side and just kind of walk in and put Tom somewhere and peep into a couple draws and see what we see for the night. The public just kind of comes onto this side, but most of it'll be like the drainage going down the other way. And then that goes all the way back, and you can actually see where those trees are. Up there is an old farmstead. I don't know if you can see it.
This thing looks good.
Yeah, and then that's kind of the middle of it, and it's like no man's land. It's like a couple miles from any road. And that's kind of by where I killed mine last year. But we're gonna try and maybe get down to that part, me and you, and then work our way back up. We have seen, like, the last couple years, in these draws, we've seen a couple, like, real nice mule deer, like nicer than what your dad had there. Like, we know they're here, we just never seen one when we've had a mule deer tag in our pockets.
We're going into a spot that we've hunted 3 or 4 years in a row now, and always seems to have a fair amount of deer activity in general. We've seen some really nice muleys here in the past. Carey's got a muley tag, and so that could be good. And we've seen whitetails here in the past too, so hopefully maybe there's one back there that we'd be interested in, or I'd be interested in. So just go give it a shot. We gotta lay eyes on it because it's this kind of area where it could be a lot of cruising. We've seen that in the past, so we're familiar with it, which is always a plus when you're going into a spot. It's kind of like this morning. We weren't familiar with that spot, and we went in, and knowing what we know now, we'd probably do it just a little bit different. So see what happens.
Yeah, like starting right here, like we'll go peek over this knob and that knob, and
I'm thinking, Carey, I'm gonna go like right up in this corner here.
such the hard part about this country here is that everything's flat, and then the valleys just go straight down like this. So unless you're literally like looking straight down in them, you can only see like this a little bit of each side hill. Then by the time you get down in them, the deer are already seeing or smelling you. You're almost better off just letting them move and you not be moving. It's just so hard to see any amount of country besides the tops of hills.
And then as I was walking out, another guy came out, and I said, "Did you see the guy with the silver pickup on the east side?" He goes, "I got dropped off over there, and the silver truck was there, but I never saw anybody," he said. "I saw a bunch of deer, a bunch of muleys north of the public line bucks. It looked like a couple of them were bucks, yeah.
We saw 2 little whitetail bucks.
Yeah, I saw 2.
Could have been the same one, I guess.
I saw 2 small whitetails as well. That's the first time I've ever been in here, and it's been like that.
I know, that's what I was telling
There's usually never people here.
There might be one other guy or something, you know.
Maybe, and he's usually coming in from this side, never the other side.
At least no one was driving up and down this trail.
Right, that's good. So, I don't know. Let's go eat dinner. And
on the horizon up there. I lost him now.
He's just to the right.
Oh, I see him.
But let's get back to camp, have some dinner.
Oh, it's a fucking semi.
It's cruising.
Just bombing in. These look like a deer walking.
Absolutely, it did.
There. I saw headlights and I was like, what in the?
Boys got me. It's a tradition.
It's not a tradition. We just wanted to get you. Nice shot, Dan.
Thanks.
Hook Dan through.
I got burnt, but I can't.
Could use the line out of Morrison's interview back in the day. Hello, America. Hello, America.
Here we are in South Dakota.
Here we are,
as you can
South
tell.
Dakota. As you can see.
Hello, America.
Isn't this amazing? Just South Dakota mallards. Well, we're back in the spot where I had a shot at a deer yesterday. We're working in from the north. We have a west wind. There's these big draws on the east side of this piece. And up on top on the west side, it's all winter wheat and tree belts. The idea is that they're up feeding all night and then working their way back into the draws. So we're just working in on that transition line and hoping that we catch one moving back and forth. If nothing else, it's just a good spot to just see general deer activity. And as the morning develops, we may just end in those draws. We saw a lot of deer in those draws yesterday, so we're gonna give it a shot, just see what happens. We think there's a couple good whitetails in here, and there's a potential for a muley, so just gonna give it a go. It's vapor. It works so good, dude. You know, cleans your nose right now. You know where I like it the most is right, like put it right under my nose.
I don't ever use the sauce, just the
You're not a sauce guy?
lozenges.
Oh, I'm a big sauce guy.
Might be a cat. Look, on top of this next hill, it's a cougar.
Right from us?
Or not a cougar. I mean, like 50-50, that was a cougar. It had a long tail. I wish one of you two would have got a good look at it because
If you weren't such a jokester, I would have been looking.